What's going on, everyone? I'm the OPJellicent. I built this Mega Manectric and VoltTurn. I used to spam Mega Manectric plus Landorus T VoltTurn on the ladder a lot, so I'm excited to see whether this can replicate that success that we used to have. Kyurem-Black and Greninja are pretty much the best abusers of VoltTurn in the tier. We have ICMZ, which pretty much guarantees a kill every game, and then we have Choice Specs Battle Bond Ash Greninja, with some spike stacking right here alongside the Gliscor. We have Empoleon on the team, which you may be questioning, why aren't I using something like Tapu Fini? The Jirachi is a Choice Scarf set, which gets worn down really easily, and it doesn't have any reliable recovery, so I wanted a second pivot just for Fairy and Psychic types like Mega Alakazam and Tapu Lele, so Empoleon can do just that right here. We have max HP and a ton of Spidef, so that should be able to help us out right here, and yeah, that'll be the team. Let's get started. Alright, we have a game right here. This guy's pretty weak to Ash Greninja, so that's kind of cool. Regarding lead matchup, I really don't want to just lose to Medicham lead, so I think I'll lead off with my Choice Scarf Jirachi. If they lead Lando, that's fine. They lead off with their Gren, which I can just U-turn out on. As they pivot to Lando, is this Rocky Helmet? That could be good damage for like their... It actually doesn't really help out a ton on their team. I can go to Kyurem here and just fire off the Z move. I think they're going to go to Suicune though, so I'm just going to Fusion Bolt. Yeah, because I can do like 50% to this, I would guess. Unfortunately, the pressure is going to make me use a ton of PP here. So I think what I want to do is go to Empoleon on the Toxic. Yeah, that's fine, because what I can do here is just Toxic of my own. They could be sub. They actually go hard Medicham, which is interesting. I don't know why. Do I need Gliscor here? It is also my Earthquake resist, but it's not even Scarf Lando, so... Maybe I go Gliscor into Jirachi on the Ice Punch. Because Jirachi's kind of bad too. As they actually double high jump, really good play, but I don't think it's going to make a difference because like Greninja just destroys their team now. In fact, I'll just Dark Pulse here. As they go to Spidef Celesteela, that's cool at all. I can just go to Gliscor on this and just get up my rocks here. As they Heavy Slim for a bit of damage. Not too concerning, I can just U-turn to Manectric on the Leechy. As they unfortunately missed that, which is a little bit big, but I don't know how much it would have mattered because I still get my Thunderbolt, and I guess it would have mattered had they gone to the Lando. As they stay in there, which is interesting, I'll go to Kyurem. Actually, I'm just going to Thunderbolt again. They're not protecting. As they click Protect, okay. Well, Kyurem covers both plays. As they just Flamethrower. Okay, that's fine. I can just Fusion Bolt, or I can just Z. Z is fine. Because like it at least puts them in range of Fusion Bolt after, which is good. As they go out into this, that's fine. I can just Ice Beam following it up. Yeah, this guy's gonna definitely lose to my Gren. So I'll just Fusion Bolt here. I have 3 of those left, which is interesting. He's really gonna do this, okay. Well, I can go to Gliscor on the Suicune. Yeah, this is really annoying, but I can U-turn here. As he just Scalds. Why does he just lose to Manectric though? That's kind of funny. I'll just Thunderbolt. Like, he actually doesn't have a switch in. Like, what is this doing in here? I'm just gonna HBIC, dude. As Gren comes in, what does Gren have? I'm just gonna Volt. Okay, it's Purdy and Scarf. That's good information. As Lando comes back in. I'm just gonna HBIC there to knock it out. As Gren comes back in, I'll just go to Empoleon. Yeah, as they U-turn into the Medicham, which is fine. I can probably just Scald here and then get in Greninja and just win the game. Yeah, that's a good play. Winning is always a good play. I'll just Surf as they go to Suicune, but that's fine. I just Surf multiple times and then switch out, and then I think Shuriken should do it. Especially with multiple hazard turns. Can we not? Can I get the roll? Okay, good. That was going to be really annoying. As Gren comes in, okay, so I have to like go to Kyurem, I think. Because I need Manectric, so I'll go for Kyurem here. What's the end game? They go to Tapu Kogo. Is this Dazzle? No, it's Scarf T-Bolt, but they just give me a ton of damage, so now they definitely lose. What was that? Like, well, it's not Scarf. I don't know if it's Scarf or not, but why did they go to this and give me damage? Like, don't you just lose to Shuriken here? I don't think Celesteela takes me on. I definitely don't think this takes me on. Yeah, so I can just Shuriken here and then They should have gone to Grand first and U-turned, then I think they would have won. Because yeah, they have to give me that there, and then what do they do now? They go to Celesteela, which I'm pretty sure I just knock out. Yeah, this thing is way too strong, and then Grand can't win. So they're gonna go ahead and DC because they died to Shuriken. Even if they're not, you know, even if they resisted right now, they still die. I'll show you guys the calc, I think, but let's just find out. I think that guy had the game guaranteed had he just preserved Medicham and gone Grand first. That was confusing. Yeah, just 38 to 46, so that's going to be the game. I'll be right back. Alright, I've got another game right here. My Manectric and Kyurem look very good, but I think I have to start predicting. Last game I nearly lost just because I always attacked what was in front of me and never actually got the call right, but I think what I want to do right here is lead right with my Manectric. Maybe find out, well the thing is I can't really find out whether the Lando is Scarf because I don't get the Intimidate right away. So I think instead I'll lead Kyurem, as they lead with Tapu Lele, so I can just go to Empoleon. I want to keep my Jirachi for the Magearna, so I think Empoleon is safe, as they just click Moonblast, which is fine. I can probably just knock off. What if they're all out pummeling though? That would be so bad. I'll just Scald. As they go hard, Granite Burn on this would be really good actually, so maybe we can get that to happen. As we unfortunately don't, but what is this doing to me actually? Can't I just Toxic? Or should I Scout for like Groundium? There's not really a good Scout though, I'll just Toxic. As they go for the low kick, they're Life Orb Protean, okay. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't go like Kyurem or anything dumb to Scout. I'm just Scald here as they go for Spike and I killed them, okay. So that's not the worst thing ever, but this thing is a problem. I actually don't know how I beat this. I think Gliscor can take 2 though. Oh, they actually click Knock. Alright, well this thing's about to get thrown out then. I just have to get up my rocks and then sack my Empoleon. That was pretty bad, as they go for... Okay, so it was never even the set that I thought it was, which was Choice Scarf. So here I have to go to Jirachi. And honestly, I think I'd just click... They shouldn't stay in. But I'm gonna Iron Head. Yeah, like, I'm not gonna overpredict against that. It's a +1 Tapu Lele. Cart comes back. They can just Leaf Blade here for free. I'll just give them the bad Gliscor. I don't need that Pokemon. Yeah, as they make the good play and go for Leaf Blade. I can actually go back to Jirachi, but I think I'm going to get swept by Leaf Blade if I do that, so I'm not going to do that actually. I'll just stay in here. I'm going to assume they're locked into that though and go out to Kyurem. And just click Sub-Zero Slammer. That's the correct one, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, what should not be... There's no way this is not Scarf if the Tapu Lele was Calm Mind, right? That would make no sense. Yeah, so they go to Mawile, which I can just Earth Power. They should Sucker here for a bit of chips, but I still have another Grass Resist, which is kind of the issue with their strategy here. Yeah, so they go for that. I think I might lose to Scarf Cart though. That thing's too big of a threat against my team. It's gonna come back out right here, as what I think I have to do is just sack this to Sacred Sword. So here I can go to Manectric, and I can just click Flamethrower on the Lando. I doubt this is Scarf, because it's Scarf Cart, so I'll just HP Ice, yeah. And then when Magearna comes in, I think I just Flamethrower. And then if Shuriken doesn't do it, I think that my other Pokemon should be able to. So yeah, I just Flamethrower here. As yeah, it's Trick Room. Is that even that big of a deal though? That might even be better for me against Kartana. I got a Burn too, which is really big because that could put it in range of Shuriken. But I think Jirachi would have taken the hit anyway. Let's see, so there's their Z move. I think I'll go to Gran and Water Shuriken. It should kill. Yeah, as it does, so. Now what happens though? I Shuriken here, and then like I just Fire Punch with Jirachi to win. That actually just straight up killed because Greninja is broken, so we're able to go ahead and take down that team. I'm gonna run the calc right there regarding Shuriken against the Magearna. How many hits did I get? I hit 3 times for about, let's see, 26%, so I think I would have had to hit 4 times. I don't really need to calc that, but I'll be right back. Alright, I've got another game right here. We have another Kartana matchup, which is actually a really big deal. I was hoping I could avoid those during this video, but I guess it's not happening. What I can do right here is maybe lead off with Jirachi and then get in Manectric on the Galvantula, as they lead Diancie, so maybe I just Iron Head right away in case they're bad and stay in. They should go to Jirachi and try to get their own rocks up. They actually go to Doublade, which I can definitely agree with. This thing is Sacred Sword, so I don't want it weakening my Empoleon too much. Although, what does Empoleon do here? Dies to Cart, dies... Well, I guess it may take on Jirachi, but I have to play the flinch game. I'll just go to Gliscor. They may double to Galv here, which would be a really good play, but I don't think I want to predict that. Should I just Iron Head? No, there's no reason to. I'll go to Gliscor, as obvious as it is. I'm really tempted to call the double, though. Okay, they just Shadow Claw, which is fine, because now what I can do is just slow U-turn. And like, even if they stay in, I have safe switch in, so they actually give me damage on cart, which is insane. And actually what I can do right here is get a Manectric and force it out, so that's even better. I think I just Thunderbolt. As they go to Diancie, yeah, so this is probably the Mega, meaning they expected the Fire type move, but that's going to do way too much, and I can just Volt Switch. Actually, if they don't Mega Evolve, I don't know if I kill or not, so I'll Thunderbolt. And who do they go to now, right? It's clearly a Web Squad, so they're not going to have good speed control for Manectric here. Yeah, so they have to get up the Rebs first before even trying anything, so I can just Flame... It's not even Sash, what? This was weird. This is gonna die as well, dude. Oh, that... Why didn't you go to this first? Okay, whatever. I'll go to Jirachi on the Bullet Seed and just U-turn. I don't really care if they Mach Punch. Yeah, so they go right for that. I think I have to go to... Gran. Gran should be able to just Dark Pulse 3 times. I really doubt they have a Scarf. There's no way this is Scarf on Webs. Yeah, get out of here. This dies too. And then yeah, Jirachi will die as well. So nice 6-0. Unless this was actually something weird. But yeah, there's no way they have a Scarfer on that team. Maybe I made a mistake by letting my Manectric get put to sleep, because it could have also just won the game by itself. But I figured that Greninja was also a reliable path, as it was right there. So I'll be right back. Alright, so the Kartanas are not stopping, which is a really difficult time, but if this guy plays like anything how that last guy played, this should be a pretty straightforward win. I'm thinking their Magearna is going to be Assault Vest, because they just get 6-0'd by Greninja if it's not. I just Dark Pulse everything, so that should be pretty easy right here. Maybe I can weaken it using like Empoleon, maybe knock off the AV if they get careless, because that's also their only, you know, Kyurem switching, so that's kind of cool. Regarding lead matchup, I'm really expecting the Cart to be the Scarf, so I'm going to lead with Manectric expecting Garchomp. As they actually lead Medicham, which is like whatever. I can just Thunderbolt. Although no, I should Volt Switch in case they just Rawhide Jump Kick. They're gonna Fake Out first, but... Should I HP Ice here? No, I should... They're not gonna stand, there's no way. I'm gonna Volt. Because like, even if they go Garchomp, I'm not expecting it to be the Scarf, right? So that's fine. Mega Medicham gives my team a really hard time, but then again, what team doesn't it give a hard time to? They might pivot to Rotom Wash right here. That's what I would do if I were them, but it would still take a lot of damage. I don't know if they want to do that or not. I really want to keep Manectric around though, so that's why I'm Volt Switching. Even if it means giving them something else, like that's fine. I'll probably go to Gliscor when they go for the Ice Punch here. I mean, the High Jump Kick, and then... I don't know, like, I can try to double on the Jirachi, but I don't know if that's worth it or not. I can try to double into Jirachi on the Ice Punch, is what I meant. They don't have a Jirachi. But let's see right here. Ideally, they just miss High Jump Kick and they die to Volt Switch plus the recoil. That would be best case, but can't really ask for that. They go to Garchomp, which is a good play. I'm confident this isn't the Scarf, but I'm gonna HP Ice, making it to not. At least if it is, I'll know. That's kind of good. They may pivot to like AV Mag then. Okay, hold up. Does this even kill though? I should check. Manectric. Oh, it doesn't even kill. I should get out of here. I'll go to Gliscor. As they go to Rotom. Okay, well, Rotom doesn't run enough offense, I mean speed for this, but I think I also value Rocks. Although this taking a Hydro Pump would not really suck. Never mind, I'm just gonna Rocks up. Like, who do I even U-turn to? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I could U-turn to Manectric, but like that taking damage is really bad too. I could go to Kyurem, but like, I wish I was Substitute Kyurem. That would be so good right here. Like sub ICMZ, that would destroy this guy. Because I just sub on this, unless they Will-O-Wisp on the switch, which would be a good play. They go to Chomp though, which is like now in range of my Manectric. Although it's not guaranteed, right? 86 to 101, I don't really have a different play, so I'm just gonna go to that. I don't really see anything else, I'll just HP Ice. Like, even if I get the low roller right here, it'll suck because Manectric is so good, but at least it's in range of Gran at that point. And then I would just have to go for like the Gran plus Rocks. So yeah, they pivot to Leftovers Magearna. That's really weird, so that means my Greninja's gonna have a really fun time here. Well, actually, what I can't do right here is Volt Switch, because if I go to Empoleon, which is what I would have to go to, they just get in... Well, actually, I could go to Jirachi, but that just invites in Garchomp. I'm just gonna Flamethrower. Yeah, they just Flare Cannon, which is a really good play, but I really didn't want them to get the Volt Switch into Medicham. That's what I thought they would try to do. Darn it, that sucks. Alright, what can I do now? I think I'll go to Gliscor and just get up rocks. They're probably Ice Beam too. Maybe I could like Roost, but that's not gonna help me at all. Even at -1 without the flying typing, Ice Beam probably still does a broken amount. Let's see, I'm about to get put down right here. It's looking like it, but maybe they mess up and just get completely destroyed by Spexgran. That's the hope. So they go to Chomp right here, which is actually good for me. I think what I have to do is get a slow U-turn out. Oh, they're Tank Chomp, okay. Well, in that case, I'm gonna go to Kyurem on the rocks, yeah. And here what I can do is just literally just drop my ICM, right? Because if my Gliscor outsped, that means this should, yeah, 317 versus 286. So I just drop my ICM here. I hope they give me the Magearna, so that way they just lose to Dark Pulse. That would be best case, but something tells me they're not going to do that. Oh, they do, okay. But I could still lose to Scarf Cart, which is really sad, because I have to sack something to Medicham when I pick up my kill right here. I'll obviously Fusion Bolt. Or actually, I can... no, Fusion Bolt's better. Because, like, I don't really care about Garchomp coming back in. Alright, well, it's time to pick a Mon, and that Mon's obviously going to be my Gliscor. Or it could be Empoleon. I think I sack Empoleon. I wish I had a way of getting a little bit of residual on this. Yeah, I think I keep Kyurem and sack Gliscor or Empoleon. Sack Gliscor to the high jump kick. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. No, they could just high jump kick again to be safe. I'll just click U-turn. Yeah, they do high jump kick in case I go Jirachi. Ah, this is so bad. I have to go to Jirachi here and just Iron Head, I think. Or I click U-turn. I think U-turn's better. Because at least it catches Garchomp coming in, yeah. And I think that's in range of... Well, actually, I can go to Kyurem. But then that's just giving them another kill when I get my kill. Is this in range of my... Well, actually, Tank Chomp's definitely not in range. I have to go to Kyurem. And Ice Beam. I think they're going to give me this now, but they could give me damage on Rotom too, which would, I think, be a mistake on their part, but you never know. I mean, it really came down to that one turn where I predicted wrong with Magearna. I think had I kept my Manectric and just gone to like Gliscor or Jirachi, I would have been fine, but I was really anticipating them to maybe just Volt Switch out into the Medicham and try to pick up another kill. But yeah, my play right there should have been Volt Switch into Jirachi. That would have been the best bet. Okay, they're actually giving me damage for Dark Pulse on this, which I would love, so I can Earth Power here with my ability. I don't think Tornadus helps them a ton. Unless it's Z. Have they revealed a Z yet? No, it's probably on this, so I have to go to Jirachi. Or I just sack this and then hope that maybe I can win with the Gran. Let's just Fusion Bolt. Yeah, I don't really think I need that Pokemon anymore. Because I can go to Empoleon here first. I think I'd Knock. As they go for a Knock. Okay, well, I was really expecting them to U-turn. I'll just click Scald. As they go for Hurricane. Doesn't really do too much at all. I have to hope that Shuriken can do it, but there's no way it will. I could hope I Iron Head flinch the entire team down, but that's not really a play. So now they go to what, Chomp here and try to get a kill with Earthquake. If the card's not a Scarf, I actually somehow win this, but there's no way it's not a Scarf card. They've been playing it like it is the entire time. Ideally, they go to Scarf Cart, click something really dumb like Knockoff, and then my Torrent Skull just burns them. That would be like ridiculous, but they're not going to do that. They should just go to Medicham or Garchomp. Garchomp's safer, so that's definitely what they should go out into. Unless there's some like terrible set without Earthquake, that would be the one thing, but there's no way, right? They do go to Cart, okay, so... I don't really know what I do here. I just Scald, I guess. Yeah, so they click Sacred Sword. Pretty sure Jirachi dies to that. I can hope it doesn't, and maybe just Fire Punch. Or a U-turn. I think U-turn's probably better. If I live this in U-turn and then get the Shuriken hits, I can actually win. Because I have a sec for the fake out. I kind of have to go for this. But I think I would need 5 Shuriken hits with the U-turn. Yes, they go to Chomp, so I have to go to Gren here and just Dark Pulse. And then they're gonna go to Cart after. I just sack and then... No, I lose no matter what. I think so, right? Unless it's for whatever reason, like I said, not Choice Scarf Kartana, which I'll check, I guess, but... Oh, that did nothing. They're spit off Rotom Wash. I'll go for the flinch, maybe. Actually, if I flinch it right here, I could actually win with Shuriken. I do flinch it, okay. So then, yes, Shuriken is legitimately a possibility now. Because I get my Battle Bond there. They go to Cart, which I obviously just sack my Pokemon to. This is, of course, assuming that I even take a hit from Medicham. So now I bring this back. Let's see if Shuriken can kill. I think it does, but you never know. Oh, now I'm in range of 2 Fake Outs, right? There's no way this takes less than 38. Oh, that didn't kill. Let's see what the rolls were. 28, 29. They're gonna barely live, yeah. So that's unfortunately going to be the game. I messed up my Manectric right there, which was the big thing. But hey, that's alright. It was still a solid game overall. Let's play another one. Alright, I've got another game right here. We have full stall now, which is really frustrating. I was hoping not to find this either, but yeah, I guess I can't dodge Kartana and stall, right? That would be asking for a lot. Let me go ahead and... I mean, Manectric actually looks kind of nice right here. It's mainly just Chansey that gives that a really annoying time. I'll lead off with my Empoleon. Against the Mew. I can just Toxic, I think, or maybe Knock Off. They can probably go for, like, Will-O-Wisp if they want, but I don't really care. I can just Knock Off into, like... They actually miss, which is great. I can just Toxic following that up. Yeah, that's fine. And then maybe just Scald here. Yeah, let's just Scald. And see what exactly they do. I don't know if I can break this, but, like, if they give me Kyurem-Black, I can. Wow, this thing is annoying. I'll go to Gren then. They could double Wisp though, so I'm just gonna Scald. Like, they aren't really getting much from being in here. As they go to Alomomola, I would have left a Toxic at the next turn, but at least I got the burn off, right? I can just knock the next turn here. Maybe they give me this thing's item too, that would be nice. Just to, like, Wish Pass? I don't know. As they go for a knockoff, so we knock off each other's items. I mean, the Rocky Helmet being gone is actually good for Kyurem-Black, so I'll take that. As what I can do right here is just get in my... I'll get in Kyurem here, not expecting the Scald. As they click Wish, yeah, so that's fine. They're probably going to pass to what? Clef or Mew? Something like that. I'll just Earth Power on the off chance. Well, they could Toxic. They just give me that Pokemon, and I ignored the Terravolt due to Sturdy, so... I ignored the Sturdy due to Terravolt, sorry. That crit definitely didn't matter, I don't know what they were thinking. But they go to Clef, I'll just Freeze Shock. Actually, no, I should probably time that better. Let me just go back to Empoleon here. On the Moonblast, yeah, that's fine. And I can just knock off again. Which is, like, great. And they're just gonna go ahead and run. I don't know why they forgot about that. That was a really ambitious switch right there. I think they should have played it a little bit slower. Maybe gotten in... Well, I guess if I ICMZ'd into Clefable right there, that was bad. I think what they should have done was protected with the Alomomola, but I guess they'd never know if I'm Substitute or not, which would have been even worse for them, so... I guess I kind of understand their play, but let's get another one. Alright, I've got another game right here. This guy has Komodo, which I could actually get swept by, like, Belly Drum, so I have to be very mindful of that. Regarding lead matchup, I mean, Manectric doesn't really have a bad lead. They lead Komodo. Honestly, I'm just gonna HP Ice it. This thing's a problem. It's also probably their Rocker, and then they just have Hyper Offense from there. That's what their team is looking like anyway. It's also very weak to Kyurem, but if they have a Dragon move on Lottie, that could be concerning. I hope they don't Clangorous right away. That would be annoying. They go for Clanging. Okay, that's fine. So I'll just HP Ice again. Like, I don't see a reason not to. As Latias comes in. I mean, that takes nothing. This thing is broken. But I can Volt here into, like, Kyurem. I don't think they have a Dragon move, so I'm gonna go to Kyurem on their... Not this. Why this? I hate this set. Well, I'm gonna drop the Sub-Zero. As I get parried, of course. I mean, I don't think it would have mattered against this. Actually, is that better for me? I'm complaining, but I feel as though, like, keeping the Z is probably better. I'll go to Gliscor on the Flash Cannon and just throw up my rocks now. Okay, this is gonna go for Ice Beam, so what do I do? I'm gonna go to Kyurem again. On the Defog, okay. Well, I'm gonna Earth Power this time. Can I break through? Like, come on. I actually predicted it that time. How much did they do with Flash Cannon? That's 45. I don't think that's specs. I'm just gonna Earth Power again. As they make a bad play into Greninja. I mean, maybe my bad play, maybe my play was bad as well, but I'm kind of tilted by that para right there. I even got it right the second time. I also just get tilted whenever I see Thunder Wave Mega Latias. But I'll go for Fusion Bolt. As Zone comes back in. I'm just gonna go to Gliscor. As they Flash Cannon. Is that Scarf or not? I'm very confused. I should probably just Calc it, but I don't know if I want to. I'll go to Gren here. If they Thunder Wave though, that... No, you know what? I'm just gonna U-turn. As they go for that, okay. Yeah, I'm done playing around with this Pokemon. I'll just click Pulse. As they go to Gren. This is definitely Protean Scarf though, so I have to get out of here. And bring in, like... Rachi. On the Spike, okay. So they're willing to give me this, I guess. I'll go to Lando. As it turns out not to be Helmet, which is interesting. So this could be Scarf then. In that case, I'll bring this in and try to get up rocks again. This could be Z, actually. But I think Z would be on Komodo. As they get up rocks. Okay, I guess we're going to do this then. I'll go to Gren here. On the Hidden Power Ice. Such an interesting play, I know. But I wasn't expecting Earthquake or U-turn. I really thought HP Ice was the play there. That's what I can do here is just Surf now. And honestly, Surf is going to do a lot of work. Actually, Surf wins. Yeah, Surf just wins. They can go to Gren once, and then I come back in and it just wins the game. Yeah, so I just switch out here, and then I win the game. I can't let them get Trick Room up, though, so who do I go to prevent that? I guess Gliscor. Although, what if it's Air Balloon? No, I didn't think about that. Why? Should have thought more. I don't really care if they go to Latias and like try to roost it. That's really not that big of a deal. Because I just go to Gren anyway and pick up another kill with Pulse. Yeah, and I have to do that here. I'm not going to let them Thunder Wave me, obviously. That would be a bad play. So they decide to sack off the Gren to Hazards to get in zone. This is probably AV zone then, that's what I'm guessing. So I think all I have to do is defog and then this just guaranteed wins. That looks to be the endgame here. But yeah, I'll go to Gliscor on the Volt Switch, not letting that happen. And I'll just click Earthquake as Lando comes in. I'll roost up and see what it's doing as it goes for Hidden Power. Alright, I think I can give them the Paralyzed Kyurem. That thing's doing nothing for me. As they click Hidden Power again, that's fine. Yeah, and then they Earthquake there. I think I go to Manectric then. And click Hidden Power Ice. Like, I know this will live, but I want the damage more so than anything. This can't win because I just Thunderbolt and then put it in range of Shuriken. It's actually Banded, which is like a interesting set. I know this is Banded too, everybody runs that. So I'll go to you, Defog. As Latias comes in, I'll just Toxic this. Don't Thunder Wave, there's such a bad play here. Okay, well I got my Toxic off anyway, like, Thunder Waving a Pokemon that's already so slow, and I guess, do you outspeed it with Sec Attack then? Like, that's the only thing that would make sense. But I'll go to Jirachi here, and then U-turn. Every turn they stay in is every turn that I'm ahead. Yeah, because I'm getting Hazards chip on this, which is really nice. As they roost up again. And I can just start spamming Scald, because it catches... Please give me this damage, that's so good for a Gran. In fact, I think if I knock off the AV right here, I win. Yep, I just win the game now with Surf. Or actually, Dark Pulse would be the button, but... Same difference. Yeah, just go to Gran, and then I just click. I click Surf first, because it doesn't allow in any of these guys. It allows in Lottie. I just go to Jirachi on the Surf, so it looks like they can't even touch me. Yeah, they're gonna go ahead and forfeit. I know the positioning right there. Eventually I would just Healing Wish into Greninja. All I had to do right there was defog. The defog was the big play because it gave my Gran unlimited switch-ins, and then they just lose to that Pokemon. Their big misplay was just giving me a ton of damage on Komodo turn 1. That was definitely the drawback for them. I think if it was Klinger or Soul Blaze, they should have clicked that right away, but did I have a Fairy type? I didn't even have a Fairy type. They should have clicked that if they had it, but I don't know. I'll be right back. Alright, I've got another game right here. This one will be the last one. Unfortunately, I found a Gastrodon squad, meaning that the Manectric's not going to do anything until I knock that out. However, maybe I can do that with ICMZ. Whoa, Gastrodon is a big problem, actually. What the heck? That's an issue. I have to nail the ICMZ into that, actually. That's the only way. Or I'd try to Spec Stack in front of it, but I don't think that's going to work. I'll lead with Kyurem against Rotom. Okay, well, I actually can't even let this get burnt, so that was a bad lead. Okay, I'll go to Manectric. Because I think they're going to either Wisp or go for, like, the electric move as they Thunder Wave. Hello. I really wish I was HB Grass. That would just be so good here. I'll double to Empoleon, though, on the Gastrodon and just try to maybe Toxic it. They give me a Toxic on it, which is a really big deal. I don't know why they did that. But I mean, Empoleon's useless now, so I'll just try to get a knockoff on this, too. As they go to Tren and they knock off lefties, I can just go to Gliscor on the rocks. Who is rocks better for? Kartana is still an issue. I'll get up rocks too, as they click Protect, and now I'll just U-turn. No, I'm just gonna Earthquake. I don't want them staying in. Yeah, because even if they go to Rotom, I get the fast U-turn and I can get in whatever I want. Now that the Gastrodon's on a timer, Manectric's actually really good right here, so I'll go to Empoleon on the Hydro Pump, yeah. And now what I'll do is I'll get in Manectric on the Volt Switch. Easy outplays. Yeah, I'll get in Kyurem on the Gastrodon too. And then I'm just going to drop this now. Like, they either have to give me... they go to Heatran. Good pivot, good scout, I guess, but I can go for Earth Power here. I mean, they know it's coming, but, like, who do they scout with, right? Now that the Gastrodon's on a timer, it's just going to get super worn down by Ice Beam spam. In fact, I can just charge up a Free Shock if I want, but I think I just Ice Beam. Yeah, it's going to get super weak if they continue staying in. As they're trying to do that, okay. Yeah, but look at that, it's so weak now. I'll just Earth Power Dare to kill that. I really don't have to predict against this guy. As Cart finally comes in. So here's the big issue with this matchup. I'll go to Gliscor to see what sort of set it is, as it turns out to be probably Scarf. So I can just Roost up and then go for the U-turn against Heracross. Because it's Mega Heracross, right? So I should outspeed it. Yeah. And then I can just sack off my... Who do I sack? Jirachi's still a good Pokemon because it's the Grass Resist for my team. I'm gonna get swept if I don't keep that. Maybe I just sack Kyurem to get in Manectric. But no, that gives that thing a recover, so I don't know if I want to do that. Could sack Empoleon to the Pin Missile, yeah. Because this way I can just go Manectric and click Flamethrower. I don't know if I like this scenario, because they're gonna get in the Gastrodon, right? But then I guess I just get in Kyurem on that anyway, so it doesn't really matter. How am I trying to win? I guess it's with Greninja, right? Either Greninja or Jirachi, one of the two. What is this shown? Earthquake or cover? I'll go to Kyurem. They'll charge up a regular Free Shock. Yeah, because that Earthquake is so bad, it does no damage. Alright, don't hit to the left, Kyurem. This is a big attack. I already set up Gliscor just to take on Choice Scarf Cart, so that's big. Come on, Kyurem. If they stay in and I miss, that's going to be so sad, but hey, it's part of the game. They could go to Rotom here, but I don't think they really switch out. I guess, like, because Rotom's not even going to put in range of the berry, so I just Earth Power it after to knock it out. They do go to Rotom. I don't think this puts it in berry range. Oh, it did. That's so bad. They couldn't have done like 2% less. That would have been so easy. Well, I'll just Earth Power it here because it's good damage for Jirachi and Gran. But I think I lose because Kartana is just too big of an issue. Although I do have my Gliscor to come in every time, so that's good. Hey, worst case, I'll just Iron Head flinch everybody. It's fine. Unless it's Helmet Lando, then that's not happening at all. So they go to Cart here, which I can just go to Gliscor on and get a slow U-turn. Yeah, slow U-turn is really good right here. I think they're going to sack off their Rotom. Curious to see what they lock, though. That's going to be interesting. Next damage is 6%, okay. It's going to have to be Greninja. That's the only way I win. I have to get my Battle Bond off without getting Toxic, and then I have to hopefully Water Shuriken through them. Because I think at this point, Kartana is in range of 3 Shuriken hits, so that's good. Obviously, Rotom is. Yeah, this is possible, but I need to... If I can get rid of Gastrodon, somehow, then I can win. So they decide to go for Leaf Blade, which is interesting. Allows me to get in my Jirachi here, and what I can do is just U-turn. Actually, I have Healing Wish, so I don't even have to worry about getting Toxic early. Yeah, but let's click U-turn as they sack off the Rotom. It doesn't really matter who I go to. I'll go to Gliscor, but it doesn't really make a difference. Like, either way, they're going to go to Card, right? That did 43.8. I'm pretty sure that's some sort of roll, but I'm not going to play around with it. They actually decide to go to Lando here, so I can just Roost. As it turns out to be Z, but that's fine. I can go to Greninja and just Dark Pulse here. Yeah, and that's going to 2-hit KO, so I think I win. Yeah, because now who do they go to, right? They go to Heracross. They actually go to Cart, which is interesting. I think what I have to do is sack off Jirachi to get in my... Well, I can go to Manectric now. And just Flamethrower. If I go to Manectric and go for the Flamethrower, then what happens? They have to go to Lando, sack that off, then they go to Heracross. No, then they go back to Cart, Leaf Blade, and I don't think Shuriken sweeps, so... I think what I have to do right here is get in Greninja. Yeah, and I have to Shuriken into Lando. Then they go to Heracross, right? I think maybe with Intimidate I can take 1 with Manectric. I have to go for that. As now I just straight up died, so I lose the game unfortunately because this doesn't kill, right? Yeah, even with it being so strong, it's not able to pick off the Heracross right there, so... Solid game overall. I really thought that I set up Gren properly, but I played a little bit passively early game. I definitely thought I was in a good position after I got the Toxic off into Gastrodon, but hey, it was still a very solid live. I think we won like 5 or 6 games, so that was pretty cool. I hope you all enjoyed. You can find this team down below in the description, and I'll see you next time. Later.